All right, viewer, this will be a quick message. Where are you headed? I was literally about to turn on the camera and I heard a song I haven't heard in forever. It's this Hillary Duff song, I think. If it's over, let it go and come tomorrow. It'll seem so yesterday, so yesterday. Haven't you heard that I'm gonna be okay? So I really feel for you, viewer. It feels like there's a shift in your energy. It feels like you're feeling a sense of positivity that whatever it is you've had to leave behind, whatever's ended, whether this be recent past or in the past, like it just feels like, haven't you heard? I'm going to be okay. Like you're seeing the light, you're feeling the shift. And so it feels just like really positive energy. All right. So where is the viewer headed? Where is the viewer headed, Spirit? Show me. See, Two of Wands. Crossroads. We're choosing a direction right now. So for some of you, I feel like you're at the precipice of something here. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on and potentially ready to make some big decisions. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Wow. Magician, 10 of Pentacles. So you are manifesting something abundant for you in the long term. You're thinking of the future and you're thinking of your highest, most abundant future right now. And you are bringing it in. You're calling it in with the Magician. I feel like you're feeling very powerful at this time. And I feel like you're ready to take a step forward. For some of you, you could be deciding to literally, I'm getting move, possibly travel, or you're really like, there's a big shift, whether this be energetically in something that you're choosing to do, but there's a change. I'm hearing like change is coming. And it feels like you are very much like you are in control of this change. You are choosing this change. 144. All right, show me more. Show me this Two of Wands. You're looking at the horizon here with the Two of Wands. All right, we'll take these. 8 of Swords, the Fool, and the 7 of Cups. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like in the past, something had been like, again, like keeping you blindfolded or feeling like keeping you stuck. For some of you, I'm even hearing imposter syndrome, depending on what it is that you're working through at this time, especially if it has to do with work or something that you really feel drawn to step into here. But it's like your hands were tied, your mind was tied, but now there's a sense of awareness. I actually literally feel like you're becoming very clear. With this 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, it feels like you're actually reflecting on the past and seeing how it's like almost like noticing that you were stuck. There's a sense of really powerful awareness of something that has happened in your past or something that was going on in the past. It's like you're finding an answer and you're unstucking yourself here. So with the Fool and the 7 of Cups, I love this because it's interesting. I almost want to see the 7 of Cups attached to this 8 of Swords where it's like the illusion. Even for some of you, you could have been almost spoiled for choice as well, like not knowing to go which direction, like not necessarily being able to see clearly, or it's just like you couldn't even really choose, or nothing was really like standing out. But now with the Fool and the 7 of Cups, you're imagining something different and you're taking a leap of faith and you're energetically trusting yourself. That's what I'm saying. There's a Neptunian energy here where her eyes are closed and she's holding out this crystal and she's letting herself be guided or just take the first step. So there's this sense of surrender here and getting out of the mind and into the imagination, which I actually really love here. There are a lot of options and there are a lot of options for you. I feel, wow, 3-3. Wow, 3-3-3. That could be a message for someone. 3-3-3, 3 of Cups, Hangman, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this is the perspective shift here. I feel like you're ready to start co-creating or create a foundation in something, and it feels very celebratory. I feel you also feel supported. I feel like there's a change in perspective where I feel a sense of positivity coming over you. It feels like a really beautiful shift. And you have this 9 of Pentacles, which it feels like confidence. It feels like confidence coming in. Spirit saying, be confident. Really. And honestly, with these 3s, work with others here. There are supportive energies around you or certain people you're supposed to work with here. Show me this Fool energy. Show me this Fool energy. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is coming in quick. It's like once you see, you can't unsee and you're going for it. This is very quick. There's a lot of motivation and there's a quick shift. Again, even in the mind space, you're like, it's kind of shifting. It feels almost like, it almost feels like when you're like a bow and arrow, it just feels like there's so much tension or there's just been so much like darkness or confusion, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, and you're off. I also feel like there's a sense of like, there could be this sense of not wanting to miss out on something. And that's the case. I don't feel like it's like FOMO in a negative way. I actually feel like you're like, no, I gotta go for this. It's like now or never. It's ripping off the Band-Aid. It's just kind of letting your, like, it's surrendering to yourself in a way. It's surrendering to a part of you that is very motivated and ambitious towards something. Wow. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you. It's sort of like, it's like almost like the element of air. It's like wind. It's like this strong current that you can't resist. It could be a strong energetic current. Now, there could be an energy that's coming in that's changing things up. I mean, this is some quick movement. This is some quick communication, and it's changing. There is big change ahead, and I feel like you're ready for it here. Now, if you're sitting at this Two of Wands and you're kind of in this in-between at this crossroads, you're not necessarily, again, seeing something come in or feeling the energy, I'm telling you that's going to shift here. There's just this sense that I'm getting as I tap into this card where it's like she's kind of looking out the window. She's thinking optimistically. She's like, what if I open up the blinds and I just look out? What if I just let myself imagine? What if I just let myself look? That's what I'm saying. And then when you do, it's sort of like, wait, what? What is that? What is that? So there is this sense of like allowing yourself to look ahead. Look at the horizon. Like that's the first step for you. Page of Swords. There's some information coming in or some communication coming in. There's information. Okay, so show me this Eight of Swords. So let's see this stuck energy because I feel like this is past energy here. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's almost like maybe we were avoiding an ending even, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, or something really put us in our head. But see how this is like a beautiful release, Ten of Swords. You know, it's like, it's really just allowing ourselves to just release, just like I said, like in that first song, if it's over, then it's over. If it's over, let it go. Now, if it's over, let it go. It has this sense of like maybe not wanting to accept something or not necessarily having closure on something. Can I get more on this? But it feels so good when you release it. It feels so good when you release it. Ten of Pentacles. This could have been something that we were planning for the future. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, right? Like something didn't work out. This could have been something very significant where it's like, well, this was my future. So what does the future look like now? But you have 10, 10, 10. Endings and beginnings. And I'll tell you, you got two great tens here. And we saw that Ten of Pentacles earlier. So it's like, I don't know what my future looks like without this. Or I don't know what it's going to look like if I let this go. But oh boy, when you do. So yesterday. That's so yesterday. That's what it's going to feel like. It literally is going to feel like that. Can I get a little bit of advice? Just if we're still kind of, for some of you watching this, depending on where you are in this timeline, you know, still maybe potentially holding on to the past or feeling a little bit stuck in terms of what the future looks like. Well, there's that Hangman, Three of Swords, two other threes. So threes are a big thing right now for you all. There could be third-party influence. It doesn't have to be another person. It's just that like there's something else in the mix. This could also be like a part of you that you're working with right now, the healing. So there is a perspective on heartbreak here. You know, this was painful, but it's seeing a different perspective. And it's kind of seeing that like, even for some of you stuck in something, I mean, this Three of Swords just gets me every time. Because there's something about understanding that holding on to something or something we were in, like, was only bringing more pain, you see? It was maybe even creating more pain. Like, this isn't something that maybe is even triggering of old stuff. It's also, I feel like, creating new. So you're also going to be able to gain a perspective in terms of, like, the healing that's happening or that has happened. And you're almost even seeing that like you're not here anymore. There's a perspective shift. Can I get one more on that? There's a positivity coming in. Yeah, Four of Cups. Something was disappointing. It was keeping you stuck. It wasn't what we thought. It wasn't even really the future that we were looking for. It wasn't, there was the illusion with that Seven of Cups. It wasn't as it seemed. And there's an acceptance of that. You know, I'm hearing like, what is that? Pony boy, like nothing gold can stay. And that's the thing, like there's something about something just like again, it's just, it wasn't what we were hoping it would be, or it was no longer. 10-10. It's time to release, Four Swords, and heal. And I feel like you've been going through this. And now that's why I feel like we're at the Two of Wands. We're ready to open up the blinds and look out to the future. Okay. Show me the Seven of Cups, because I do feel like there could potentially be some options here for you. Show me more. Yeah. Judgment. Wow. You're going to make some big decisions here. And again, that is also the awakening and the awareness of what it's like. You're seeing things so much more clearly now. You're seeing things so much more clearly now, and it is going to serve you going forward. I really feel this. I feel such a definitive closure on something and a judgment. Now, let's see. For you, it could be that you're also like, again, trust yourself here. Like trust spirit, trust your intuition, trust what is emerging within you, because there is a gut feeling, like there is a knowing. I feel like there is a knowing, especially if there's some big decisions for you to make. There's a knowing. This is like letting it emerge. See how both of these, like this Judgment and this Fool, just feels like they are surrendering to what they know, not from the ordinary mind, but from the highest mind. I feel this for you. There is a trust in yourself and trust in the guidance that you are receiving at this time. Show me what this Judgment is about here. Nine of Pentacles, to go off on your own, to become independent, to be confident. This is also, again, that imposter syndrome. Like trust yourself and trust your capacity and trust your capabilities. You have so much ability. That is what Spirit wants you to know. You have so much capacity to do this for yourself. Especially if some of you are becoming independent or even going into potentially entrepreneurship, if this is around work, they want you to trust yourself. They want you to trust yourself. If this is around love, be picky. Nine of Pentacles. You can have whichever one you want. All these pentacles are here. You choose. But see how this bird's here? You're being guided intuitively. I feel like there is something that is calling you. Show me one more, Page of Cups. And it's, look at this imagination space and look at this new energy. You know, and that's what they're saying. Think big. Really. Think big, don't settle. This energy is almost like, okay, when pigs fly, but Spirit's saying, believe in the impossible. I'm seeing like the blue moon card in the Moonology deck. Believe in the impossible. Because that's what Spirit wants you to do. Imagine bigger, think bigger. Show me this Page of Cups. There could be a new energy coming in. You could have, again, have multiple options here. Show me more. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, don't let this past energy hold you back here, Five of Pentacles. Because that's the thing. That's where I feel like you're coming out of. This is also very interesting as well. Because I'm kind of I'm hearing, and this could be a separate message, but I'm kind of hearing like this is almost like escapism here. Show me why I'm getting that. Four Swords. You could be healing something in that regard. Show me more on this. Wow, Two of Cups. You know, you could be healing some, again, abandonment wounds, or in some way, shape, or form, like, I kind of feel like there was, thank you, Spirit, like a lack mentality here. And so sometimes you can question even your imagination or what you envision for yourself. You've been healing, again, if this is relational, you've been healing from relationships, but I feel like you imagine something. You imagine a type of connection, relationship, partnership, or just something that feels in flow. Something that feels in flow, that feels harmonious, that feels reciprocal, that feels yummy. I mean, this is like such a yummy Two of Cups card. And so I feel like Spirit's saying, like, don't have a scarcity mindset here, right? Don't have a scarcity mindset. You're not left out of anything, and you can trust your visions. You can trust what you're imagining here. I really feel that for you very, very strongly here. All right. I'm going to extend this for subscribers because there's just like so much positive energy here. Here's another 3 Empress energy here. You are at a very fertile time. The seeds that you're planting are going to grow. They're going to be abundant. This is such strong, beautiful energy. And Spirit wants you to know that. So I will extend this reading for subscribers. But with that being said, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.